with the addition of more renewable energy sources. The benefits of this laudable project extend far beyond mere numbers. By enhancing the quality of power supply in the Upper West region, we are not only ensuring a more reliable energy grid, but we are also fostering socio-economic development. Furthermore, the reduction of national carbon emissions by displacing energy from gas-fired thermal plants underscores our commitment to combating climate change and preserving our environment for future generations. As we rejoice in the realization of this monumental achievement, let us not overlook the invaluable contribution made by the Kaleo Solar Project to our local communities. During its construction phase, the project provided employment opportunities for several individuals, with 95% hailing from nearby communities. Additionally, the project's corporate social responsibility initiatives, including the rehabilitation of the Kaleo DA Primary School, improvement of road infrastructure, and the potential for tourism development, exemplify our commitment to holistic development and community empowerment. Moreover, the Kaleo Solar Project serves as more than just a source of energy. It stands as a beacon of hope and inspiration for future generations. Its potential for use in practical studies on solar power operation by technical universities in the northern part of the country not only fosters academic excellence, but also nurtures innovation and technological advancement. In conclusion, Mr. President, as we stand on the threshold of a new era, let us reaffirm our collective resolve to harness the power of renewable energy for the greater good of our nation and the world. Together, let us embrace the opportunities that lie ahead and work tirelessly towards building a sustainable future for all. I wish also to recognize the invaluable contribution of the consultants, VRA, and the contractors for shepherding to date the successful completion of Phase 2 of the Kaleo Solar Project plans and their efforts to the welfare of the people of Kaleo. The combined output of both plants, Laura and Kaleo 1 and 2, will improve electricity in the region and also support businesses in the region. I expect that the managers of these facilities will handle it well so that we derive the intended benefits that it has to offer. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone present here today for gracing this occasion with your presence. May the Kaleo Solar Project Phase 2 be a testament to our shared commitment to progress, prosperity, and environmental stewardship. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, the Upper West Regional Minister. Let me, on this note, introduce to you the dignitaries that accompany the President here. I introduce to you Collins Adomako Mensah, Deputy Energy Minister Designate. Let's welcome him. Thank you very much. Also, Herbert Krabs, Deputy Minister Energy, is also here. Let's welcome him. Thank you very much. I also acknowledge the presence of Honorable Aisha Salifu, the Deputy CEO of Zongo Development. She's also here. Thank you. I also introduce to you the Upper West Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Mr. S.B. Kangbere. Let me also introduce to you Jan Enonet, Trade and Economic Counselor, the Spanish Embassy. Thank you. Also, Ramona Simon is the acting head of cooperation, the German Embassy. Let's welcome her. Thank you. Let's also welcome Erchad Razali, also from the EU, who is the EU ambassador to Ghana. Thank you. Let me also introduce to you Engineer Emmanuel Enchi Dakwa, the CEO for the Volta River Authority, the Chief Executive for the Volta River Authority. Thank you. Let me also introduce to you the board chair for the Volta River Authority, Mr. Ajare Tutu. Thank you for coming. And now I have the singular honor to introduce to you the one who will finally commission the 15 MWP here that will be added to the national grid. I introduce to you the first gentleman of the land, the commander of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Thank you. On this note, we refer to our chair of the occasion, who is the Paramount Chief of Poloma, Kworo Osman Dewian Nangpa, the third, to give us his remarks. He is acting on behalf of the President of the Upper West Regional House of Chiefs, the Defiama Na. He's acting on his behalf. He was the one to be the chair, but is unable to attend, and the Poloma Kworo is duly representing him to give his remarks. So Poloma Kworo, take over.
Thank you, DMC, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Yeah.
And government functionaries here gathered, our chiefs and queen mothers, party functionaries, the CEO and board chair, and members of VRA, the contractor, the diplomatic corps, the media, security personnel, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me welcome Your Excellency and your entourage to the peaceful land of the Upper West region. All protocol observed. I am highly privileged to be delegated by the now President, now Dukumwini Domale, Dafiamana, to step into his rather too large shoes to chair this memorable occasion. Your Excellency, your presence here brings to three your visit to this region for same reasons. Thus, to commission a solar power plant here at Kaleo. Your first was in Laura a few years back in 2020, specifically on 10th October 2020. We were all privileged to be part of that commission. Your second was at this same community, Kaleo, to commission the first phase of this solar plant. That brought about 6.5 megawatts of LoRa and 13.08 megawatts at Kaleo here, giving a total of about 19.5 of solar power available to our nation. Your Excellency, today's commissioning will bring further increase to the jurisdictional capacity of solar power in our beloved country, Ghana. We will therefore use this opportunity to thank you in full sum for your deliberate efforts in yet another sector, apart from your success stories in education, rail development, agriculture, among others. This feat chalked will leave your indelible footprints in the energy sector long after your exit, as the Constitution of our country outlines. On behalf of the chiefs and people of the Upper West region, we say thank you for your siting this solar plant at this community. These will create jobs, meaningful job opportunities for our youths, while adding up to our generational capacity to ameliorate the recent intermittent lightning challenges that the nation has faced. And we Ghanaians will not fail to give it different nomenclatures in this country. On a rather lighter note, Your Excellency, the commissioning of this plant, which I'm told is about 15 megawatts, is going to make the hub of solar energy in Ghana to be based in the Upper West region. Our chiefs and people say I should appeal through you to the VRA to make it a thing of the past, that we should never witness any power out because of generational short gaps. On this humble and solemn note, I accept to be the chair for this memorable occasion. I thank you.
Thank you very much, the Polomokworo, for accepting to be the chair. We will now take some remarks, and we start from the German embassy. We invite Ramona Simon, the acting head of cooperation, to make her remarks. Let's welcome her with the Ghana flag. Yada Ghana flag Sajun Karatuohu. Yabaraka.
Good morning, everybody. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nano Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Honorable Minister, Deputy of Energy, Herbert Krapper, Deputy Minister of Energy Designate, Regional Minister of the Upper West Region, local and traditional authorities of the Upper West Region, Your Excellency, Ambassador of the European Union to Ghana, Irsha Razali, Economic and Crown Counselor at the Spanish Embassy, Jan Emonet, the Board Chairman of VRA, the CEO of VRA, representatives of German Corporation, KfW, and the EU, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, all protocols observed. It is with great pleasure and profound honor that I stand here today on this occasion, marking the presidential commissioning of the 15.7 megawatt Kaleo B PV power plant. The German federal government is pleased to have been able to support the government of Ghana as a partner in the planning, constructing, and today commissioning of this pilot PV plant here in Kaleo. Let me give you some figures. Already today, this power plant is able to provide about 50,000 households with low-cost electricity and helps to reduce 20,000 tons of carbon dioxide emissions every year. So let us look into the future. As we gather here today to celebrate the inauguration of this remarkable project, it is imperative to acknowledge the pivotal role it plays in shaping the testimony of Ghana's energy-changing landscape. This photovoltaic plant is a vivid example of Ghana's commitment to harnessing the abundant solar resources bestowed upon us by nature as the country strives to transition towards a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable future. The commissioning of this plant not only signifies a big step forward in reducing the sector's carbon footprint, but also serves as a catalyst for economic growth and development in the Upper West region. By embracing renewables energy technologies, we not only safeguard our environment for future generations, but also pave the way for job creation, economic empowerment, cheaper electricity tariffs, and enhanced energy security, especially up here in the northern regions. However, as we celebrate this important step, it's crucial to recognize that this is just the beginning of a transformative journey. The success of this pilot project underscores the immense potential that renewables hold for Ghana's future. It is on us to seize this opportunity and capitalize on the momentum generated by this photovoltaic plant to attract further private investments in renewable energy infrastructure. To realize this vision, it is of paramount importance that conducive regulatory framework will be established that fosters innovation, incentivizes investment, and ensures sustainable growth. All of us, policymakers, regulators, utilities, industry stakeholders, financial partners, and international partners must work hand in hand to develop robust policies, streamline permitting processes, and mitigate investment risks. By doing so, we can unlock the full potential of Ghana's renewable energy sector and propel the nation towards a brighter, more prosperous future. As we embark today together on this journey, let us remember that the decisions we make today will have tremendous impact for generations to come. Let us harness the power of collaboration, innovation, and determination to build a future where clean, renewable energy powers our homes, fuels our industries, and sustains our planet. This is why we think that the Global Gateway Initiative is an excellent approach to bring together all our common efforts for a greener and more sustainable future, where renewable energy is not just an option, but a necessity, where sustainability is not just a goal, but a way to live. Together, let us chart this course towards a brighter, more sustainable future and for Ghana and for our generations to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's give a hand of applause. We also take a remarks from the Spanish Embassy, and to do that, we invite Jan Enonet, who is in charge of trade and economic at the Spanish Embassy, to also give us his remarks. Let's welcome him. Baraka.
Your Excellency President Nana Akufo-Addo, Honorable Regional Minister of the Upper West Region, Honorable Chairman and Honorable CEO of the Volta River Authority, Honorable Deputy Minister for Energy, His Excellency Ambassador of the European Union, Honorable Representative for GIZ, KFW, European Union, authorities, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to participate today in the commission ceremony of a new solar plant in Kaleo, built by the Spanish company Elecnor for the Volta River Authority, with the funding of the German Development Bank. In August 2022, 2 additional plants, also implemented by Elecnor, were inaugurated by His Excellency President Nana Akufo-Addo. The installed plants generate currently about 35 megawatts. These projects in the Upper West region are contributing to creating jobs and local prosperity through capacity building and technology transfer. This new plan will facilitate rural electrification in the region and will reinforce Ghana's energy supply and security. It will also promote renewable sources of energy and the climate transition towards a green and sustainable economy. Elecnor, present in Ghana since 2010 and with projects in nearly 60 countries, is a good example of the engagement of Spanish companies and European companies with this country, and they trust in the good opportunities it offers for business. It is also an example of the level of excellency achieved by Spanish and European companies in many fields. For example, Spain has emerged as a global leader in renewable energies, which is one of the most vital sectors in its economy. This challenge means not only to advance in alternative energies, but also an opportunity for job creation and economic growth. I would like to highlight that Ghana is a priority country for Spain. Despite trade and investment volumes between our two countries have not reached their full potential, we have seen a positive evolution of bilateral trade relations, exceeding 500 million euros in trade exchange over the last years. Our companies have a significant presence in Ghana, around 25 Spanish subsidiaries in the country, such as Elegnor, present here today. We should continue working together to pave the way towards a brighter, cleaner, and more prosperous future for generations to come. Projects such as the one in Kaleo is an example of the path to follow in terms of growth and prosperity. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Yaven kare munupong anan ku tibar ti munupong aku ya barka yagaja tinang tare niameng analo yala akuti. We also will invite the EU ambassador to Ghana, Erchard Razali, to also give his remarks. Let's welcome him. Yang munupong ato yen the Ghana flag in sajun karenya ya barka yagaja.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, Deputy Minister for Energy, Mr. Ebe Krapa. Your Excellency, Deputy Energy Minister Designate, dear colleagues, representing the Ambassador of Germany to the Republic of Ghana, and colleague representing the Ambassador of Spain to the Republic of Ghana. Dear Chief Executive Officer of the Volta River Authority, dear Chairman of the Board of the Volta River Authority, dear Regional Minister, esteemed and respected traditional leaders, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to be part of today's commissioning of the second phase of the Kaleo solar photovoltaic power plant. As a top priority, the European Union puts its shoulders below large-scale investments that embody quality, transformative potential, and green technologies. Today's commissioning of the Kaleo Phase 2 stands at the center of this ambition, as this solar power plant will be key for transformation and the growth of Ghana's economy. We all know the word white elephant refers to a project that is costly to maintain, which provides little economic or social benefits. And some of them are also simply not financially sustainable. And Kaleo is definitely not a white elephant. On the contrary, in Ghana, the European Union and its member states prioritize investment that adhere to rigorous standards of excellence, ensuring that they contribute meaningfully to the nation's growth trajectory. We must also seek investment with transformative potential, those that have the power to catalyze profound and lasting change. These investments go beyond mere profit-seeking. They aim to address systemic challenge, empower individuals and communities, and pave the way for a brighter future. Embracing green investment is not just an imperative, but also a strategic economic choice. Going green is good for business. Countries over the world are increasingly shifting towards sustainable practices, and Ghana can position itself as the leader in Africa. Green technology and practices go hand in hand with competitiveness, more investment, and quicker prosperity. This power plant falls into what we call the global gateway. The global gateway brings together the best that the European Union and its member states can offer. The best of technology, the larger investment capacity, and the best in terms of pulling together excellence to build strategic infrastructure that will transform the economy of our partners and allies such as Ghana. Global Gateway is our tool to remain the first partner for development, the first trade partner, and the first investor in all the African continent. The Kaleo Phase 2 solar power plant is a global gateway project that surely qualifies as a quality and sustainable investment. It has been funded by Germany, built by a Spanish company in what we call a Team Europe spirit. It has created more than 100 jobs for the community during its construction and will generate 55 gigawatt hour per year. It also reduces the CO2 emission by 20,000 tons, which is the equivalent of 45,000 cars or 33,000 people emission every year. Let me conclude in thanking as well and congratulating the Volta River Authority and other affiliates represented here who made this possible as well. Thanks to the green electricity that this power station will generate, companies can develop as well their activities in the Upper West. Boys and girls will have electricity to study, to do their homework in the evening, and it will make some areas safer at night. The Kaleo 2 solar power plant is the second global gateway project that we support in Ghana. The first one, you know well, Mr. President, is the one which makes Ghana one of the key vaccine producing hubs in Africa, and for that we are proud. We thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We will also take remarks from the board chairman of the Volta River Authority, and so I invite Mr. Kofi Tutu Ajare, the board chairman for the Volta River Authority, to make his remarks.
Thank you very much indeed for that. Mr. President, Nado Adadankwa Akufo-Addo, the Upper West Regional Minister, the Deputy Energy Minister, and the Deputy Energy Minister Designate, honorable members of Parliament, the President of the Upper West Regional House of Chiefs, the representatives of both the German and the Spanish ambassadors, the ambassador to the EU, traditional leaders, fellow board members, management and staff of VRA, distinguished guests, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is with my utmost pleasure to welcome you all to the commissioning of the Volta River Authority's 15 megawatt Kaleo Phase 2 solar power plant, which brings the total capacity of the Kaleo plant to 28 megawatts. Just under 2 years ago, we gathered here to commission the Volta River Authority's 13 megawatt Kaleo solar power plant VRA's third grid-connected solar power plant. Today, we have gathered again to commission the second phase of the project in line with our Renewable Energy Development Program. And as board chairman, it gives me great joy to witness the confirmation of the authority's commitment to increase our renewable energy footprint, particularly at this time as our country strives to achieve decarbonization, energy access, energy security, and energy efficiency, in line with the measures to address climate change and its negative impact. Together with the Ministry of Energy and our sister institutions in the electricity value chain, we are poised to help the government achieve our national energy transition goal of installing some 150 gigawatts of solar generation by the year 2060. And I'm told that that particular goal might be a little unambitious. So we're going to go back to the drawing board and revise it again. Even though it is a bit of a challenge and it will require some significant technological, human capital, and financial resources, as was testament to the commissioning of the Ameri plant last year, I know that we at VRA are up to the task. Nevertheless, we do not doubt that we will be in the lead implementing agency for this vision, so we extend our hand of partnership to the global and local energy community to join us in delivering this next milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, let me at this point take the opportunity to thank the German government, KfW, GIZ, the AU, for their continued support to the authority over the years. And my fervent hope is that VRA and these institutions, through KfW, will continue to work together for our mutual benefit. We have a number of projects in the pipeline, and I hope we can close them pretty soon. Your Excellency, aside from affirming our commitment to ensure the provision of clean and reliable and sustainable power, the completion of this plant today has enormous benefits to the Kaleo community and, by extension, the northern parts of the country. And I think it is true to say that with this plant up and running, this community will be the first community in Ghana, including the Wa area, to run solely on solar power on good days. I think that's a great achievement. Among others, the Kaleo solar power plant will contribute to the country's efforts towards reducing the nation's carbon emissions by displacing energy that gas-fired thermal plants would otherwise generate, estimated at approximately 9,000 tons of CO2 per year. And again, the plant will provide the platform for enhancing the skills of technical and engineering students in northern Ghana by providing practical studies in solar power. And I'd like to say also, with the other developments in mining, bauxite, other areas, it would be nice at some point in time to see some of these materials here being produced in northern Ghana rather than being imported and just assembled. And I'll put that as a challenge to the community. Your Excellency, it is imperative to note that the VRA, as part of our corporate social responsibility, has undertaken the rehabilitation of the Kaleo DA Primary School by providing them with sanitary infrastructure, a library, a refurbished canteen, and a general facelift of the school's environment. The objectives of the interventions is to promote learning and to improve well-being of the children. The plant is also expected to act as a attraction for tourists to the Kaleo community. And additionally, this project employed 125 people during the construction phase. 95% of them were from the communities. To the people of Kaleo, we pledge our continued support towards sustained development of your community. As a socially responsible organization, we shall be guided by the tenets of our Community Development Program framework in promoting, empowering, and developing all our impacted areas. In conclusion, I wish to highly commend the project contractors, Elknor SA from Spain and Tractable Engineering from Germany, for executing the project to expectation. I also want to thank the staff of the authority for the hard work, dedication, and professionalism towards the implementation of this phase. To the chiefs and the people of the Kaleo traditional area, I would like to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt appreciation for the support enjoyed on this journey. On that note, I welcome everyone to Kaleo and today's event once again, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. The board chair, Volta River Authority, Mr. Kofi Tutu Ajare, will take a short cultural display. We're giving you just 3 minutes, please. Tukwe Mint Ata, Kene Iwien. This is the Bawa Cultural Group, and they are going to entertain us just for 3 minutes. Thank you. This is what we call Bawa dance. It's a traditional dance from the Upper West region, and they are from the Center of National Culture, and they are displaying So this is a popular dance among the people of the Upper West region. And it is usually displayed to show appreciation in terms of development, growth, the chairman for the Dolly Kaleo constituency NPP displays of touch. Thank you. It's appreciating his people. It's the constituency chairman for the NPP. The municipal chief executive for Wa Honorable Isao Mumi in white. Alaska Canton is the regional organizer for the NPP in Smog. And also the DC for the Susala East also appreciating their own people. Thank you. Honorable Aisha. It's also the parliamentary candidate for the Grappa constituency. SB Tangwara is the regional chairman of the NPP, accompanied by the regional secretary. And the troop is coming from Ulu. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yabaraka Yagaja, Yamunubonga Kubo. Yabaraka Yagaja, thank you very much. Thank you. Yamunubonga Kubo. Yamunubonga Kubo, Yati Ghana flag in the side you. Let's show the Ghana flag. Thank you very much. The Energy Ministry is duly represented, and to deliver a speech on behalf of the Sector Minister, Honorable Matthew Opoku Prempe, we will invite the Deputy Minister of Energy, Mr. Herbert Krapper, to do that. Let's welcome you with a love. Baraka.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, our host, the Regional Minister, my colleague, Deputy Minister Designate, the Board Chairman and Chief Executive of ERA, EU Ambassador to Ghana, the German Ambassadors representing the KFW, our revered traditional rulers, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure it is for me to join all of you here in beautiful Kaleo for this all-important commission. And I do so on behalf of my minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, and indeed the entire Ministry of Energy. Mr. President, you're joining us here this morning. It's further evidence of your dedication and commitment to the power sector of Ghana. You have led with commitment, poise, and dexterity the power sector of our country to ensure that our lights have been on in the last 7 years of your administration. And it's based on that prioritization of the power sector that you have done that I am able to report as Deputy Minister of Energy and as Chairman of the ECG Board that His Excellency the President has personally led arrangements, financial and operational, to ensure that the current power outages that we Ghanaians are feeling in the country in a few days will be a thing of the past. His Excellency the President has ensured, led all of us in the power sector to ensure that we are putting arrangements in place, procure additional fuel, run all our thermal plants and power producing plants at full capacity. And His Excellency the President has also led realignment of operational and technical arrangements in the entire power sector value chain, which is the reason I am able to assure the people of Ghana that in the next few days, the power challenges that we are seeing under the leadership of His Excellency the President, it will be a thing of the past. This commissioning also, Mr. President, is further evidence of the fact that the Volta River Authority, VRA, has really risen to the occasion in answering the call for producing greener sources of power, cleaner sources of power for our country. The VRA, which started life as a traditional hydro producer, has transitioned to thermal and is currently a predominant producer of renewable sources of power in Ghana, something I believe we should all commend the VRA for. Mr. President, this commissioning, which adds another 15 megawatts to the grid, is part of a comprehensive plan that we have as a ministry and as a power sector to ensure that we are producing dedicated, reliable, and affordable power for the people of Ghana. We have to answer the global call as well as the local call of ensuring that we are contributing our ethical responsibility bringing down the pressures that are contributing to the global warming and displacing climatic conditions. And as a ministry, under your leadership, the vision has been to ensure that we move the current contribution of renewable energy from the 3.5 megawatts that we are currently doing to 10 megawatts, 3.5%, I beg your pardon, to 10% by 2030. And His Excellency the President has just admonished myself and the board chairman of VRA that that ambition is too modest, and based on the 10,000 megawatt plan that we have put in place, an expeditious implementation of that should be able to move us to 20% of renewable contribution in the grid by 2030, rather than the 10%. And Mr. President, we have taken the charge and will do everything we can to make sure that we deliver that. As a ministry, responding to the call for cleaner sources of fuel, we put together a national energy transition framework, which His Excellency the President, you graciously launched for us at the COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh. And we've worked with the UN Sustainable Energy for All to model that transition framework into an investment plan, which you once again launched for us on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly last year in September. Together with a revised national energy policy, the 10,000 megawatts projects that we have put in place, an integrated power sector master plan, and a renewable energy master plan, revised nationally determined contributions, and also revised energy efficiency regulations. We are confident that Ghana can be able to meet our obligation of producing this 10,000 megawatts of cleaner energy, solar, wind, and also with a strengthened grid that can wheel the electrons across the country. Mr. President, the challenge has been, one, financing. And we are very happy that the German government, working together with the Spanish government, have always been close to us in ensuring that we're able to unlock some of the financing that is available on the international market. Lack of access to capital and the high cost of capital contribute to the reasons why we are not able to inject and deploy more solar into our country. Emerging markets and developing economies have 2/3 of global population, but only 1/3 of energy investments come to these countries. And the gap widens with renewables. Only 1/5 of investments come into these economies. And that is something that we have to constantly take advantage of: innovative financing mechanisms, green bonds, patient capital, blended financing, and all the mechanisms that are utilized elsewhere to be able to deploy more renewable energy technologies. We can also do so in our country to take advantage of that. Mr. President, today the stage is yours, so I will not overstay my welcome. I want to congratulate VRA, and I want to assure them that the ministry will continue to work with them so that they can triple the targets that they've set for themselves, and in doing so, we can also triple our targets. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. To Sohan Katina wa bonti danda ku hiya ayalela to Sohan yaven karido nombo ade awulu. It is now time for us to invite for the keynote address the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo.
The clergy, Christian and Muslim, Upper West Regional Minister, the Deputy Minister for Energy, the Deputy Minister Designate for Energy, Member of Parliament for Efija Kwabre North, District Chief Executive for Nandelo, Nadoli, Kaleo District Assembly, Chairperson, members of the Board of Directors of the Volta River Authority, the Chief Executive Officer, management, and staff of the Volta River Authority, the member and representative of the President of the Upper West Regional House of Chiefs, and other eminent traditional rulers, the European Union Ambassador to Ghana, representatives of the Spanish and German embassies in Ghana, representatives of KfW, the German Development Bank, representative of the project contractor, Elecnor SA from Spain, representative of the consultant, Tractable Engineering from Germany, the MPP, Upper West Regional Chairman, residents of Kaleo, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here in Kaleo again, this time to commission phase 2 of the 15 megawatt peak solar power plant initiated by the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This occasion represents a further milestone in our journey towards harnessing renewable energy resources and ensuring a sustainable future for our nation. Kaleo houses some of the most intriguing tourist sites in the country. And today, Kaleo has now registered an indelible footprint in the renewable energy history of the country, being the site for 2 solar power plants with a total installed capacity of 28 megawatt peak. It will be recalled that some 2 years ago, we gathered here to commission the 13 megawatt peak Kaleo solar power plant as part of government's roadmap to position the country as a regional leader in clean and sustainable energy by leveraging its vast natural resource base. I must at the outset applaud the collective energies and sacrifices of the chiefs and people of the Nadoli Kaleo traditional area, upon whose lands these important national facilities have been constructed. I convey our appreciation to the European Union, a steadfast partner of our nation, for its assistance in the development of this project and to the general development of our country. I also extend my sincere appreciation to the German government for providing funding through KfW. I'm going to try and pronounce the name in German. Kreditanstalt für Wiederaufbau. Does that work? The German Development Bank, with a 15 million euro facility to support the government of Ghana in executing this project. Government, through the Volta River Authority, also provided counterpart funding, the equivalent of 8.2 million euros for the project. The project contractor from Spain, Elecnor SA, and the consultant from Germany, Tractable Engineering, must be warmly commended for delivering the project on schedule. The board, management, and staff of VRA have done a yeoman's job for their roles in the project development phases and for providing counterpart funding and the needed resources and logistics for the project. Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioning of this solar power plant is not just about providing electricity. It represents also a fundamental shift towards sustainable development. Renewable energy sources such as solar power not only reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, but also help mitigate the adverse effects of climate change. By investing in renewable energy infrastructure, we're securing a reliable source of electricity and creating new opportunities for economic growth and job creation. This plant will not only power homes and businesses, but also serve as a catalyst for development in the Upper West region, attracting investment and spurring innovation. To this end, government is implementing a series of policies and measures to incentivize green investments, foster a culture of energy efficiency, and prioritize the development of solar, wind, and hydroelectric power projects as key strategies for the growth of the energy sector in the country. Vision, however, is not only to be energy self-sufficient, but also to set the stage for Ghana to emerge as an eco-friendly country in the region, inspiring neighboring countries to follow suit in their pursuit of a greener, more energy technology-centered future. Apart from this plant, adding 15 megawatts of power to the national electricity grid will also improve the quality of power supply in the Upper West region, reduce national carbon emissions by displacing energy that gas-fired thermal plants would otherwise have generated. And I'm told that that is estimated at 8,117 tons. It will also promote practical studies in the development of solar power by the technical universities in the northern part of the country. As I indicated 2 years ago, government is continuously investing in the electricity transmission network to enable the country to evacuate more reliable renewable energy through the national grid to support the extension of electricity to all parts of the country. It is our intention to attain full electricity access by the end of this year, up from the current rate of 88.8%. I expect that with this project in this community, corporate social responsibility programs for Kaleo and its environment will be enhanced through the provision of social amenities by the appropriate authorities, including VRA. Now, Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I urge all stakeholders to adopt the right maintenance management regime, which is the bedrock on which the continuous survival of every project hinges. The lifespan of such an asset can be greatly extended, and its efficiency can be enhanced by a set of prudent maintenance management practices. There is thus the need for everyone to support the sustainable operation of this facility. Together, with each of us playing our small part, we can help build our beloved motherland for the benefit of ourselves and future generations. As we look to the future, let us continue to work together towards harnessing the full potential of renewable energy and building a brighter tomorrow for all our citizens. Accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, above our respected chiefs, it is my singular honor and pleasure to declare Phase 2 of the 15-megawatt peak solar power plant duly commissioned. May God bless the people of Kaleo, the Upper West region, and us all. And may God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We will now invite Alhaji Ali Nuhu to give us the Muslim closing prayer. Alhaji Ali Nuhu.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد قال أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Tidak dila puho bung peng adi puo te palo yi dandau allanti inganzine acha heneng te Ghana za malo acha heneng andune malo Ghana za acha heneng apa west malo anen Kaleo. Tina puho ya gaza ka nanga andi seseu kuti banyi Accra awachenga adi seseu kunala naza anyizie za awachenga tinna kwe te ahabunga anin na mune yori nga la horma mun la din kangala kangaza aganin deu lafiya ka bata yiri atawon kaniye nye yalza a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim Allahumma malikul mulki tu'til mulka man tasha wa tanzi'ul mulka mimman tasha wa tu'izzu man tasha wa tuzillu man tasha biyadikal khair innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir tawliju layli fi nahar wa tulul nahar fi layli وترى الحي من الميت وترى الميت من الحي وترزق من تشاء بغير حساب سبحان الذي سهر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقربون سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Atakbir. Mswayato gara tinamba bahe. Tina me to Ghana National Tank, Tinam Pana Baika, President Pana, Apuma, Ana Muna Fintin Diglin Jack. I do need to talk at Yenengin to Sohang Yenengin, Tinamba Bahe, Kunawo, Apuma Jum, Abunju Bahe, Blayang, Tinabang, Akulin. On this note, can we please be upstanding for the Ghana National Anthem? And right after here, the school that has been renovated will also be commissioned right after here. Ghana National Fire Service takeover. Thank you very much, Ghana National Fire Service. To accompany the President to do the commissioning, we invite the Board of VRA, the Upper West Regional Minister, the Chair of the Operation Protocol, to accompany the President to do the commissioning of the 15 megawatt peak of solar power plant here in the Upper West region. Remember, this is added to a number of megawatts in the Upper West region, Laura, in the first phase of the Kaleo project, which is 30. Today is a historic day. So the Pulmogoro will join the President to do the official commissioning of the 15 megawatts peak of solar power here in the Northern Kaleo, Pacific Kaleo. This is going to be added to the national grid. And Upper West region, it's already. So let us please, let's look at the balls up there. The President is going to switch it on, and when he shows it means our power is on. Hey, President! Let's show the Ghana flag. Let's show the Ghana flag. Let's show the Ghana flag. Let's make some noise for the president. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We say thank you very much, ladies and everyone, particularly the President of the Republic of Ghana, for making it possible to commission this project today. We say thank you very much to all our chiefs, particularly the Parliament Chief of Forma, who has represented the President of the Upper Regional House of Chiefs of Yamana. The President is bringing all chiefs and other invited guests here before he takes leave of us. We say thank you to all the MDCs who have made it a point to be here. We say thank you very much to all the staff of VRA, the MD for NETCO. We say thank you very much for also coming to grace the occasion. Tonight, Commissioner at Kaleo DA Primary School. Ajiya Yamo Tinawayine Asororan, Bella Asku Mube, Bella Another Commission, and Asapunime. The Kaleo Area Council will also be joining in the commissioning of the Kaleo DA Primary School. All the groupers, all individuals, all those invited here will meet the organizers at the car park for your lunch. The site one, you will meet the organizers there for your lunch. All group leads, you will have to go there. Here you are, one point, one time. You will be there by the guy. At phase one, we say thank you very much to each and everyone who has made the appointment here. We say thank you to you and to the staff of VRA, the chief executive, the board chair, and all the staff, the corporate affairs. We say thank you very much, and all other staff of the Voting Authority NETCO. We say thank you very much, and all the landlords and gentlemen of the Upper West region and Kaleo. My name is Munir Ibrahim. Thank you very much, and bye-bye. Please, somebody has taken the Jumba dancing group stool. If you know you are the one, please return it to them. Thank you. Yeah.